My name is Steve Principe, and I'm the co-owner of VinoCrus Wine Shop. VinoCrus specializes exclusively in wines of the Santa Cruz Mountains. We're located in downtown Santa Cruz in the Museum of Art and History building, and specializing in Santa Cruz wines is a part of what motivates me. Matthew asked me to speak tonight about what motivates me, what makes me do what I do. The fact that we specialize in Santa Cruz wines, I'm very proud of that fact, but more on that later. I came to Santa Cruz in 1978 and started school and graduated from UCSC in 1983 with a degree in biology. In 1985, I got a job in Portsmouth, New Hampshire at a bank. I was trained as a loan officer. So biology to banking, I kept it in the B's at least. And I've worked in finance ever since, including a stint at the Santa Cruz Community Credit Union in downtown Santa Cruz. In fact, in addition to the wine shop, I'm still a mortgage loan officer with a company called RPM Mortgage located in Santa Cruz down on front of the hindquarter there on Soquel Avenue. Another thing that motivates me is that counterbalance of my finance work with the joie de vivre of VinoCrus environment. In mortgages, gee, there's some anxiety there sometimes, right? My clients are bringing me their bank records, their W-2s, their taxes, their personal financial statements. Will I qualify for this mortgage? But in VinoCrus, it's, hey, welcome. We're both alive. Have a glass of wine. Having that kind of counterbalance in my life helps me. It helps motivate. It helps me do what I do. And I think it's important for us all to be able to find some kind of counterbalance to that kind of work life that we enjoy and all. Matthew asked to talk about tonight about what motivates me, and I thought, okay, good question. What does motivate me? Well, being interested in something, of course, that makes me want to do it. Interesting and fun, maybe, sure. But that was too simple. I was imagining that he wanted me to think beyond the basics, right? So I thought I'd get down to the core of it, the motivators, the big three, okay? Hunger, desire, and fear. How do these motivate me with VinoCrus? And how does that relate, of course, to Think Local First? Well, we were very excited when VinoCrus came up for sale. We'd been buying wine there for years, and we've been looking for a second business, something for me to do after mortgages. So, desire. Desire is certainly a motivator for me, right? I'd been in finance for a long time, and I had a desire for something new. That motivated me. The desire for freshness, new ideas, new opportunities, and new challenges. So I'll say for me, looking for that new angle on things, a new approach perhaps, make it fresh from time to time, whether it's a new approach or just a new attitude. How about those other motivators, huh? How about fear? Well, for modern day life, I will suggest that fear equals responsibility. Now, I'm not talking about fear of taking on a responsibility, of course. I'm talking about the fear of not meeting it. I'm afraid to let people down. I don't want to do that. Got to get the shop open on time. Got to pay the winemaker's bills on time. Fear, of course, at some point meant escaping the saber-toothed tiger, right? But fear in my context is a little more subtle. Responsibility is a part of the social contract. Don't meet the social contract, and heck, they might sick the modern equivalent of the saber-toothed tiger on you. And then finally, hunger. Now I wondered, how do I bring hunger into this presentation here? I realized that actually it's hunger that motivates me too, and in fact, it may be perhaps most of all. And that is, in my case, a hunger for community. Okay, you could call that a desire too, right? Except that desire is for something you want, and hunger is for something you've got to have. And for me, being a part of community is something I need. And with VinoCrus, I actually have an opportunity to have 4 communities at least, right? Got the winemakers, that wonderful collection of local craftspeople and mad scientists and genius hermits and magicians who grow and produce this special elixir we call wine. And because of First Friday, I also enjoy meeting and offering a venue to local artists. And I've got to say, what a pleasure and exciting thing that is for me to be able to do. And how about all the people who come into VinoCrus? They come in to buy wine, get a gift, unwind after work, meet with their friends, or maybe they're just looking for someone to talk with too. And these people are community for me too. And finally, and most importantly, I will say, the other businesses. It's you guys too. The people who own or are part of other businesses and endeavors in Santa Cruz that make this such a vital and wonderful place. Local, I'm thinking, local first. Being a part of this, all of you, this makes me happy. This motivates me, I'll say, and that you guys motivate me. That was my answer. So thanks.